Everybody wants to know where the heat been, but we back, baby, with some up and personal, behind the scenes, exclusive interviews. You don't want to miss this here on Heat Talk.
What's going on, everybody? Welcome to episode 7 of Heat Talk. I'm Omega.
I'm Kim.
Kim.
Yes, sir.
Today we have a topic that most people they run from it. You know what I mean? It's a word that everybody uses, and they kind of use it
loosely.
Yeah, it's called family, and family it can go both ways. Because you have blood,
absolutely,
and then you have family that you brought in.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? So
your assumed family.
All right. So in your eyes, what lengths would you go through and go to for your family?
Any and every, really and truly. Like, if you're family to me, I love the hell out of you. You know, you're unconditional. You can tell me anything wrong. You know, if you need my help with something, I'm gonna go to the ends of the earth to help you out. But when it comes to I don't know, sometimes family isn't always family. You know what I mean? I like family that I've assumed, not necessarily. You know how they say blood is thicker than water? Not necessarily. You gotta, find your own family out here. And that's what I like. But what about you? What's your limit for family? That's what I'm gonna ask.
Limit. See, with me, that's real touchy.
Oh yeah?
Because I have some family that treat me like strangers. So, that being said, I have some of my friends that I consider family.
Absolutely.
And we don't have the same mother or father, but I treat them like family because they show me genuine love. To me, it's about the energy.
Right.
I go off energy.
Absolutely.
You know what I'm saying? I don't really go off word of mouth. You can say you love me. Show me.
Right. Absolutely.
You know what I mean? Do things that prove that you love me. You know what I mean?
Right.
So
let's break down the word family real quick. Fam, I-L-Y, I love you, right?
Yeah.
Fam that you love.
Yeah.
Because that that doesn't mean that they gotta be blood relatives, you know what I mean? That's just your fam that you love.
Yeah, but that's a thin line between love and hate when it comes to that.
But this episode is crazy with the family aspect.
Yeah.
You know, it's wild. We really gotta,
because you have a lot of different families that are being torn apart.
It's a lot of intertwining going on here in Project Heat. You know, this is crazy.
A lot of new families being introduced. A lot of old families popping back up.
A lot of families breaking apart, coming back together. You know, it's a lot of things going on this episode. We want to make sure we get to it. When we come back, we got some crazy people with us here today.
Hold that thought, Kim, because when we get back, we got some surprises for you.
Absolutely.
Some old, some new.
Super exciting. Let's get a word from our sponsors real quick.
Be back in a minute.
Sorry for your loss, sis.
Fuck that nigga Pop.
And everybody on the Hollywood side gotta get got, right? Everybody on the Hollywood side.
I had to go stay with my baby father. My nigga put his hands on me.
Why did he put his hands on you? Let's go smoke this nigga right now.
That's my word. I'm not going back with you. We gotta think this out.
I ain't thinking about shit. It's bugs, boy.
Fear. I love the smell of fear.
Yeah, dubbing cold, man. We gotta see with that bitch. You know she don't bleed like us, right?
Didn't we tell you to stand down?
My sister's gone, that's why I'm acting strange. And your man's had something to do with that.
Kim, you can't do anything to get me out of here. Kim!
I'm done. I gotta take care of myself.
Wait. How do you even know this?
I got it. We the feds, baby.
Nitro hooked me up and my rent is only $200, bitch.
I hear that shit. But where your sexy ass brother at anyway?
I see the problem is that he's thinking about the places that he thinks you're gonna be. But he's not thinking about the places that you're not.
What, man? Who you here to see?
I'm here to see Lady.
Where this guy coming this? God don't exist.
I don't even live here. And just the thought of having a kid raised up in the projects like that? Nah. The thought of that even sounds crazy.
What's going on, everybody, and welcome back to episode 7 of Heat Talk. Like I told you before we left off, we got 2 good ones. One old and one new.
Absolutely, absolutely.
So we have Kim, and we have Hollywood J. What's going on, y'all?
What's going on?
Yeah, baby.
Everything good?
Everything is great.
Nah, we have Kim. We have a new face here. We got a new face.
I know.
But
Pretty new face
Pretty
here
new face
today.
here. So, from my understanding, your brother is the head of the Hyenas, TD.
Yes, he is. TD is my brother.
Mm-hmm.
Wow, that's crazy.
Yeah. So, you do know that your brother's into all kinds of things.
That's why I said that's crazy. It's like,
because you might not know yet. Because it seems like I watched the episode that you're kind of like clueless to what he's doing. Because he told you he hopped the fence and scraped his legs after he got shot.
I mean, I did assume something else was going on, but he said that that's what happened, so that's what happened. I believe him.
See, that guy TD is something else. He can make Jesus buy sandals.
but you know what it is. You know, we're keeping it with the theme. You know, family. You got to defend your family, and you're gonna believe them before you believe something else. So
Definitely. And next to her,
we got another one.
We got him before, but we gonna get him again. This is Hollywood J, the infamous Hollywood J.
Yeah.
What's going on, my brother?
Here with it.
Check it out. Check him out. Talk to him. Listen. So episode, man. When you got on your boat, ran down in the hallway on some little young fella. Your little young cat. He looked like he was straight out of high school. And you put the pressure on him.
Exactly.
To become a hustler for the Hollywood.
As I should.
What's that all about?
First and foremost, I'm out of soldiers. So when I'm out of soldiers, drastic measures must be made. So anybody that has an inkling or interest in joining the Hollywood side, I must make you a part of that by all means. So we show interest, and I went full-fledged with that. So once you do that, you know, you sold your soul to the devil.
But you're looking kind of desperate, because he's looking like he might not be able to hold it down if it get crazy. So you're looking kind of desperate now, picking up the little young boys out here.
That's the crazy part about that character, man, that I play in that role, is Jay is a very manipulative, cunning, and selfish type of individual. Tons of arrogancy, and that might be his downfall. But right now, Jay back is against the wall. And for the Hollywood side to rise, being that I'm at odds with my comrades, pulling trigger, or mainly core, that was something that needed to be done. For the progression for the team.
So I'm watching the episode, Cam, and I'm looking at Core's anger, and I'm thinking Hollywood J might be in trouble.
Yeah.
What do you think?
It's a lot of animosity right now in the hood. I don't know. And your family ain't looking strong like that.
That's the crazy part. Like, we went through it all. Like, we have a great bond. Like, the Hollywood side, we accomplished so much as a team.
Right.
But at the end of the day, I had a vision that I was trying to get them to see. And they had a vision they were trying to get me to see. They wanted me to kill my girl. I wanted to let them know that our girl could be beneficial to the squad. So we clashed. And when it has like that, that's what comes the separation of family.
Absolutely. Absolutely. But how you gonna, fix that problem though? That's a hard one to solve right now. You got a lot of animosity coming towards you because you're not trying to, get rid of the love of your life, but
I know, see, that's exactly.
Speaking of the love of your life, how did you even get introduced to a cop? Because you're from the streets in Project Heat. To have a cop on your side is like the best ally you can ever have. How did that even happen?
Well, Let me just take you back a little bit. I mean, to the beginning of how Hollywood Sign first became. You know, it was once under the rule of my brother, Hollywood Black. You know, he had things in the smash, he got incarcerated, and then they got in the hands of Perry. You don't let no shots from the Hollywood Sign. I call shots.
So I gotta be around to make sure shit go down right?
No, you're not gonna be around. What you're gonna do is gonna put some work in. That's what you're gonna do.
Mandatory.
Mandatory. If you don't put the work in, I'm gonna put the work in on you. And that's how it is. You take it how you want. You take it how you want. I need bloodshed tonight. I want to see yellow tape sirens. We hear all that shit.
Put the work in on me, okay.
Yeah, now you know what the fuck. Am I speaking Swedish or French? So I thought I was talking English. Perry wasn't leading the team the way he's supposed to. Then I came aboard. When I came aboard, I had my soldiers, Hollywood Core, Hollywood Trigger. We put together a plan that made us reign forever. In the process of us not going to jail, I convinced my girl to get into law enforcement. So we could be above the law.
So it's long. It's a long-term game you planning.
Right. We need intel. We need info on all ways it's about to happen.
Look, I don't want to stop you. I don't want to make you pause, but we're just gonna hold that thought for 1 second. We gotta get some,
Pay the bills.
Pay the bills over here.
Keep talking. Back in a minute.
Don't move from your seat. What I want you to do, if you're not already following us, www.showupfilms.com, and subscribe, like, catch the heat wave while we take a short break at Show Up Films YouTube channel. We'll be right back. You don't want to miss it.
What's going on, everybody? Welcome back to episode 7 of Heat Talk. Before we left off, Kim.
I had to pause for a second. I didn't want him to reveal everything just quick. You know, we were talking about you infiltrating basically the police with your girlfriend, but wanting your team to basically like be okay with the fact that he's in bed with law enforcement pretty much.
Sleeping with the enemy.
the expected enemy.
For lack of better words.
Lack of better words.
You know, but she's a double agent at the end of the day. You know, she's doing what she needs to do for family.
And a powerful resource.
Absolutely.
Definitely.
Great resource, you know. And that's one way that you know, pushed your family forward. But now we have somebody that's actually related to someone else, and their family relation kind of dynamic has put them in a hard position.
Very hard position. But if she knew what her brother was out here doing, she wouldn't even want to walk down the block with him.
Right.
But also, you got kidnapped by somebody. Explain that to the fans. Explain that to me. I need to know what's going on.
Well, unfortunately, I was walking into my apartment, and here comes Pop, barging his way through, and I get kidnapped.
And he just came out the grave and he kidnapping people.
Pop his name just popped up.
Right.
And now all kind of stuff's going on.
It's crazy.
Yeah.
I have no idea what's going on. All I know is I'm kidnapped.
Do you have any like thoughts about like what you want to do in this situation? Like, what's gonna be your next step?
I don't know. I'm trying to figure out what's going on. Pop is asking me where's Nico. I don't even know who that is.
Yeah, because your brother's hiding a lot of secrets from you.
It's crazy.
A whole lot of secrets your brother's hiding from you. So now he got you in a world of mess. You don't even know.
I don't know nothing.
But being that he is a hyena, would that make you a hyenas? Like, are you down with the crew?
She's your highness.
Your highness?
Your highness.
Maybe I know everything that's going on. Maybe I don't.
Speaking of that, you also do some other things.
Yes, and I know today is your birthday. So.
Don't tell me, because I like surprises. I like surprises.
Oh, dang, I'm
This
jealous
is
now.
from Sugar Cube Accessory.
Okay, hold on, let me open this up. She makes these lovely crowns here. So we're gonna take this out here.
Really
We're
decadent,
gonna see what
extravagant.
this all about here.
Okay.
We're gonna see this all about here.
Oh, that's some
We're gonna
fire.
see this all about here.
That's some fire. I might need that. I might need that.
Hold on, let me put it on.
Or a queen.
Or queen, absolutely.
Put this on. How look, people?
Looking good, looking good.
Huh?
We out here.
I'm looking all right?
That's what's
I'm looking all right?
Got the sugar cube crown on.
Yes.
That's fire.
Listen, y'all, if y'all want one of these, please hit her up. Sugar Cube accessories, please.
That's very dope.
Support black movements.
Gotta support black
Absolutely.
movements. That's what we all about. So yeah, you ain't off the hook yet.
I know, right?
Because I need to ask you something.
Listen.
I need to ask you some questions.
Need to ask
you some questions. Because as you watch the show, there are a lot of bosses in the show. You got Pop. You got CD. You have who your brother was a boss before you, and you and him bumped heads kind of sort of. You know, I seen you and him bumped heads when he was around for a little while.
Absolutely.
You know, somebody named Mega took him out, but yeah, we're gonna talk about that later. But being that, you know, you're a boss, Pop's a boss, TD's a boss. What makes you stand out differently than those three guys? Or four? You put your brother in there too. 4 guys. What makes you different?
That's your questions. Yeah. But I think what makes you stand out the most is the ability to calculate and devise plans that is beyond human comprehension. Right? Others might, you know, they might run up from emotions. I'm always calm in the midst of chaos. I mean, and I come up with these plans that at the time, sometimes my team members don't get it. They might not understand it, they can't digest it. Like when I became, when I came with the Dementia Green, the corporate side of me was for us to never go to jail again, to give that to the workers. And we can move our operation from a safe place where we never got to go back and forth to jail, lawyer fees, things of that nature. So it's just uniqueness with Jay. Even though Jay is arrogant and Jay sometimes he makes mistakes, and sometimes it might be the cause of his demise, but what makes him different is his calculated thoughts. You know what I mean?
He's really out
very
here.
calculated.
He's playing like interstellar chess versus checkers on these people, you know. He's making these long-term moves, you know. Just think about his girlfriend, Officer Cruz, you know.
Absolutely.
For her to have to go through, you know, school and all this different training to become an officer just to be, you know, feeding you the intel or be able to tell you, listen, babe, this was about to go down.
Yeah, and also Jay, not sidebar.
Right.
Because you know I like my sidebars. Also, those who don't know about Hollywood Jay, his vernacular is spectacular.
Ooh.
He's like T.I. when it comes to these words.
Okay.
He uses big words I can't even spell sometimes. I know what it means because I gotta like Google it. But this guy, he's on one. You know, that's what he does. So you know, I'm just
Yeah, that's me. In real life, I mean, I always read books. You know, since a kid, I always loved to learn. And one time, you know, I read dictionaries, things of that nature, so that really enhanced like my vocabulary. Despite that, me being in the streets, I mixed that with criminology. And that's how I was able to master my crimes. So I made my mistakes, you know, with the prison, things of that nature, but I always, every time I came home, I got on my feet the same year because I always had a plan. So that's what I'm trying to show all the kids out there that, you know, trying to change their life. You know, you see us run around on the screen with guns, you know, that's just showmanship. I mean, and if they could get anything from you, you know what I mean, that you can make it in life, if you put your ideas together, you know, just, you know, I think that'd be a great outlook for me.
Well, look, Jay, we get exactly where you're coming from, and we understand exactly what you're saying. So you know. Yeah.
You know, everything you said just makes a lot of sense. It's a big differentiation between the streets versus, you know, real life. But, you know, it was a pleasure having both of you here today.
Yes.
Kim, aka Jeanette, you know, Hollywood Jay. Very thankful for you guys. Project Heat would not be what it is without the inclusion of characters as yourself.
You know it. Episode 7, Heat Talk, out.